Blair Witch Project. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Resonant Rizzle. My name is Brink, and we're going to get started with a little bit more witchery today. Now again, I have to apologize, guys. I've told you already, it's been a long time since I've played witchery, so to remember how the mod works and everything, it's going to take me a second. And also that some of witchery has changed, but I haven't changed the setup that I've done here. I played around with some layouts, but I think what I'm going to do is place my altar over here, and I think this is a good spot for it. So let's get started. Now for the beginning of it, what I want to do is automate my witchery, and I want to build some caches. The smallest cache possible. I can easily build the bigger ones, but there's a reason why I want to build the small ones, and that is because these will limit the amount of the items that I produce. I don't want to use level emitters for witchery, so we'll separate. Let's make a few. I'm going to make 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 7 of them, and let's move them up a little bit. Get them out of the way. I also want some, what's it called? The witch's oven. Now I have one made already, so I don't need to make more than what I want to do. Let's see, it's witch's oven. There's no apostrophe. Witch's oven. There it is. We want to make 7 total. And no, I need one more cache. And it's 7 stoves, so I have one already, so 6 more. 1. Oh, it made total. Okay, so 3. And the 4th one's right here. We have some stuff in here. Let's grab that. And let's break this apart with the funnels. We're going to need an equal amount of funnels also. So we have 4 witches oven total right now. Let's see what item we're missing. We're missing some more bars, so let's make a stack, and let's see if we can make some more here. So we got 4, 5. Why did it do that? I don't need 36, but that's fine. We're loaded with iron. Let's see, iron ingots. We have 1,400,000. So I'm not worried, guys. Don't worry about it. I can easily throw it into lava. Let's see. So funnels. Now we can make the basic one. We can't make the filtered one yet, but we will get up to that. For now, we're only going to make this one. And I think we could do this. It's just the crafting of the lava buckets is going to be a little bit of a pain. So what is it we're missing? The lava bucket and some iron blocks. Let's make a stack of that. And now we'll need the buckets of lava. Let's grab a stack, which is 16. And then we'll go down, get some... Oh, I think I have some lava over here, though. Yes, I do. Let's grab this. We could just click them until they're all gone from our hotbar here. And I think we're done. Okay. Now, let's work our way back up and around. Alright, we were making the fume funnel. Let's see if we can do... Oh. Funnel. Here we go. And it needs the lava. So let's place these lavas inside the ME system so I can pull from there. We need 1. And we're missing what? More bars. Wow. Alright, we'll make another stack. And now we should be ready to go. So this is 4. And we need 7. So that's 7. And then we need 1 more cache. And that should be it. Okay. So we're ready to get started. I just need some item conduits to connect the whole thing. And maybe some filters. Not sure yet. If any. I don't need the advanced. I'm pretty sure it's not going to need filters. But if we do, it'll be basic. Alright, so I'm going to place, I think, the altar up front. And the processing unit back here. I'm going to get some blocks to build with, just to stack it up a little bit high. Let's get rid of this, and that. Very good. We only need 7 of these. And let's get rid of the rest. I'll just toss them in here into the wind, and that'll despawn after a while. And let's see, so we're gonna need some building blocks, something to build up with, and it's only temporary, so I'll just use this andesite. Clearly defines where we are. And let's see, let's start over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll work just fine. So it's centered, and we have 7. I'll place the caches facing our way. And the reason why I want this 1 block high is so that we can reach it. That's the only reason. But you know what? I think I want to move this up 1 block. I want it a little bit closer here. Right, there we go. Okay, that's clearer. Get this out of our bar. Now I want to go upward with the item conduits feeding from above. Now, do I have an extra here? Where did this come from? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where did I get this extra cache from? One of them must be a visual glitch. Is this here? Did I make 8? Oh, I did make 8. Now I remember, yes. Let's put it back again. Yes, yes, yes. I'll place the 8th one. Now where did it go? Here we go. It appears. Okay, item conduit. I guess I'm going to place some. I think they can input from the back. I don't think they have to be from above. So I think it'll work that way. The only thing is we're going to have to get a sample item inside each of these so that that'll mark off the cache, and 2 of the same items won't be shared by 2 different caches, because then we have 1 spot where 1 item can't go. So we got to make sure that everything goes into it. We can place an extra item conduit here to go upward. And this is the plan. I'm going to make a chimney stack, sort of like a witch's oven. So it'll be dressed up that way. Now, do we have an extra funnel here? Is that what happened? Oh, you know what? I made an extra witch's oven. No, I didn't. Okay. So we have an extra funnel for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, what I want to do is place the... Let's see. Okay. So our chimney stack is going to go here. And I'm going to place the ovens one on top of the other. And that's going to be our chimney stack. We're going to cover this up. But, yeah, it should work this way. I don't foresee a problem. As long as the funnel is connected to a side, the funnel will be working. And it is connected. If you don't see that bar, it means you've connected it to the back or some other side where it doesn't connect. So that bar is there. That means it is connected. And let's see. Now the item conduit has got to go all the way up and connect to each one of these witches' ovens. And the export of each has got to be extract without redstone signal so that it's always extracting. This should work. And it'll extract all items, including the wood ash. There we go. And it's going to input into these. I've already set insert for all of them. We just got to get 1 sample item into each, and I think that'll work. Okay, there's our nice chimney stack there. That should work. Let's see. Now, we need a sample item for each, like I've said a few times. Let me go make 1 of each, and I'll place it inside the cache, and then we need to automate this to receive items. Alright guys, I've sent a command to make a lot of jars, because we're going to need a whole lot, a couple of thousand maybe. I've placed charcoal or coal in each of these. Just 1 is good enough to get us started. I'm going to place 1 of each of the items that I want to go in each of the ovens. And I'm going to set a filter in the conduit that feeds it from behind so that only that certain type of item can go here. You know, I forgot to place the oak. oak is like a jungle sapling, but I haven't found jungle sapling, so I'm stuck with using oak wood, which isn't a problem. I got tons of it, so it'll work out just fine. Now, as you can see, some of the items are being sent here. That would be the oak right there, because it only has a chance. Oh, I forgot to put the jars in. So let's split it up a little bit. That should be good right here. So let's put in some jars for each. This way we have a chance drop. Otherwise we wouldn't have any chance drop from it. And we'll clear out that cache, because we're going to start getting these bottles, which I wanted. Now, for the wood dust, instead of having it here along with the brews, I'm going to send it to a different location. Probably send it below or above. And above is looking better. Let's put it above. So this will be for ash. And let's get rid of this for now. We'll need to clear this so that another brew can get in there, and there it is. And we'll need to clear this so another brew can get into this. Now I see a double here. Once we clear out the doubles and everything, and all the items that don't go into caches, we should get the right brews every time. I think we're done. We're getting a little bit of glitchiness in the visuals, and that's because of Optifine, I believe. So we got one of everything being brewed, and now for that reason I didn't need to filter this side of it, but I do need to filter this side of it, because what's next? We're gonna make some ender chests. Let's make a couple of ender chests. We have one, so let's see what's in this one. Black, white, white. What I want to do is make sure that we color code this correctly. So let's see what we have available as far as dyes. We haven't used a middle green. I'm sure of it. We haven't used anything with a middle, I believe, except for the nether and the end. So yeah, the end is green. Oh, the end is, no, that's this is a community chest. So the first, let's see, did I color code this incorrect? Oh yeah, the first is white, which is community. Alright, so my color is black, and then the location. So we'll do green as the location for Witchery. And now we can color code this, which will be items. I don't know what to color it. Let's leave it white for now. That's going to be the default. Let's move this. You know what? I'm going to make another ender chest because I'm going to forget these colors. So let's make a few. And send it to start, and there it goes. Let's see if we can color code this one. Black, green, bone meal. And bone meal will work perfectly for a white color. That'll go here. And green in the middle. There we go. Alright, so we'll move one to the input of the Witchery chimney stack. Let's put it, let's see, right here would be out of the way. The top of the chimney stack. Now why did this turn black? Aha. Okay, so let's move this one. It's the wrong one. This is the one I want there. Okay. And then the other side, we're going to run a test over here. We're going to be sending some items into that chest over there. It's going to be jars. Let's get a few jars here of what I just made. These 5 blood magic bottles or bell jars just appeared one day above my Witchery tree farm over there. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. Okay. So the input or the export of the ender chest will always extract so that these, yep. Is it draining? Let's see. No, the inputs aren't put in. So this should be set to in and out. Yeah, in and out like that. And so this should get filled with jars. And there it goes, getting filled with jars. And we're going to do it for all of them. We're going to go in and out for all of them. Okay, that's about it. So the jars will be distributed to all of them equally. And it'll get to this one when it's done with the ones on the top. The ones on top are filling first. Is it out already? I gotta make some more jars. Yeah, they are out. Okay, further stuff we want to fill would be coal. Let's put coal in there. Yeah, and we're gonna use an ME glass cable to get the items in with an export chest. So that should work. Okay, that's draining just fine also. So we got the jars and the coal. Now we need, yeah, we gotta go ahead and finalize this by placing this where it needs to go. Let's get an export bus. And this one here should work. We need a capacity card or two. Here we are. We'll make a couple more. We need some more basic cards. And a couple of capacity cards. There we are. Okay, we're going down here. And along this row of chests, we will place our witchery chest with the export bus and a couple of capacity cards. Now I forgot the ME glass cable. And there it is. And now a filter to let it know what we need, what we want to place in there. And that is one of each item. An oak sapling, spruce sapling, birch sapling, oak wood, rowan sapling, alder sapling, and hawthorn sapling. I'll do that and I'll be right back. Okay, out of my ME inventory, I was able to get each of the items that I wanted. I only need an image, so I only need one of each, and we'll place the rest in here. And wood ash we don't need. Now, I should have placed that wood ash in the cache where it belongs, just to make it stop collecting anymore. Now, let's go ahead and check our... Now, here's the problem I just thought about. We need to fill this with jars and coal also. But the oak is slowly feeding. And once the... whichever stove it is that's fills up... Oh, yeah, this is no good. We got to get coal in here quickly. So let's go ahead and fill it up with coal first. We have plenty. I'm not worried about it. Let's go up and around. And we'll place it into the capacity here. And so now the witch's stoves are receiving coal also. And we'll have to replace this with coal so it knows what to burn, and it'll auto refill on its own. All of these will be auto refilling in a moment. Oh yeah, the oak saplings have got to fill up first. So when this goes, you know what we can do is to put a speed upgrade on this end here. Let's put an accelerator card. Just one will do. And that should do. Alright, we also have to put jars in there, but I have to make some more before we do. So let's check on this now. The ender chest should fill up now, and it is. And so it'll pull out all of the saplings, but I do want it to pull out coal also. So let's get a sampling of coal just to mark off a location where it can't be taken out of. Yeah, our problem is that it's using up the coal so fast that it doesn't give it a chance. Let's do that. Maybe it'll take its time filling these in. There it goes. Okay, so coal is now in there. So it'll process these. Let's get rid of this charcoal. How did charcoal get into the system? Let's move this out of here just so that it doesn't get replaced with one of the saplings when it's done. But it is working. That's good. Yeah. Let's check this bottom one. Yeah, we got to do it here also. So let's grab sampling of this and check each one. Make sure we have coal and everything. Because although we can burn saplings, I'd rather use coal. For obvious reasons. We don't want to burn up all of our items. Alright, that'll work. Alright, next. We need to put jars in there. Now we're going to have to make an autocraft for jars. So let's go into our Autocraft panel here and pull out the soft jars. And this is what we're processing or crafting. We'll place this into here, into Autocraft, right here. And now we should be able to make some jars. Let's make 10. Start. And there's 12 because it makes 4 at a time. Now we need to use this, and you know what we should do is go ahead and burn these and pick them up down here. Okay, so we have 12 soft jars and 12 clay jars, 12 more that I just made, and we go into auto crafting. We'll put this here, processing, and a full jar here. Not 12, just one. Right, and that'll be crafted, and that goes into furnace. Let's look for furnace. Alloy smelter, combiner. Furnace is probably one down below. There's redstone furnace right there. Okay, so we'll put it there. And now we can auto craft all the jars we want. Let's go ahead and make, I don't know, 1,000. We're missing clay. So let's not make 1,000. Let's make a couple hundred. There we go. And now that'll start cooking into the redstone furnace. Let's take a look at the progress. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so in a moment we will have jars. We'll take one finished jar, and this is just for an image. We'll go around to here and place this into our Witchery Ender chest also. So these are all the items we want to send over to our Witchery place, and that'll work out perfectly. Let's put away all of this, the rest of this stuff. We're going to need the filters. And I do think we need the filters. I'm not sure. But all of this is working just fine. I wish there were a reading of how many are in each. I don't know how to check for the amount. Oh, the wood ash should be going there. Let's get rid of this. What are we putting here? Yeah, this. Okay. You know what? It just occurred to me. The oak wood, which is here, it gives a different item here. All of the rest give wood ash, but the wood oak gives charcoal. This charcoal, I think we should feed back into the system. So if we can get out the charcoal and feed back in to the, let's see, we can feed it back into here. We can make it feed right back into the system here, into a couple of spots. So let's call this a filter, which will accept charcoal and coal, and that should work. But let's not yeah, it'll be whitelisted, but we want it along with everything else. Yeah, how do we do this? Because if I do whitelist, it won't allow the other items, the oak, for example. So we could use a separate input, or we could send the, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll send the the residue, the stuff we don't want, back into the ME system. So let's see, we have an ender chest up there. We can place this ender chest down here. Yeah, let's do it down here. And that'll go into our ME system. Filtered, only allowing charcoal. Whitelist. So that should work. Alright, we're back, and I found that I've designed something wrong, so I've changed it, and I want to show you what it is. Let's make a few hoppers here, because we're going to need some filters, some basic filters. Yes, we have 9. Okay, let's get back to here. I had to take out the middle parts of each. They have to be separated by 2, because I need to access the bottom of each stove. The bottom of each stove is for coal, and you'll notice that I've added to most of them the coal that it needs. Let's take a coal out of here. I have to reset these because they were running on loco mode for a little while without any direction, without any filter. So this has a filter, this one needs a filter, and let's get filtered. One more here. I think that's the last one. And yes, it is the last one. So you'll see that the inputs are oak and a jar. All of them have a jar. That's spruce, birch, oak wood, rowan, alder, and hawthorn. Yes, hawthorn. Good. So yeah, that'll work the way it should there. Now we need to clear these out because some of these, no, that's correct. Hawthorn is the last one, alder second to last, then rowan, then the oak wood. So from here on out they are correct. Spruce and oak. Yes. Okay, that's working. Now the last part of it is we need to extract always, and I need to know why these aren't extracting. There's something going on here. Will it only extract from the back? Is that what's going on? Oh, we need a place to extract to. And this isn't connected to down here, that's why. Okay, so we need to run a conduit that connects to this wire here. So we'll disable this. And that's connected there. So all of these should be extracting now. It may take a second for it to, yep, all gone here. This will be gone. Yes, it is gone. Yeah, they're all working now. So my caches are filling up, and you'll notice that I moved the wood ash over to this end instead of that end because I needed that little space underneath. So all of this is going to get covered with a chimney, and I think I'm going to use this material here. This looks pretty good, or I may use seared brick, which also looks good, and that'll look something like this. You'll see that this is like a medium gray. Well, the seared brick, yeah, it looks a little bit the same. So I'm looking for something darker. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. But that is our auto processing for Witchery Brews. And I'll cover that up. And I think that's about it for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. And I'll catch you all next time.